Yo, what is going on, everybody? Caveman Jack back for another album reaction slash review. We are back live from the studio. Yo, a couple of weeks ago, I finally checked out my first Led Zeppelin album, and boy, was it a ride. I had never really listened to anything from the band. I didn't really know what to expect, and was quite surprised by the bluesy, kind of swoony vibe of that debut album. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed Your Time Is Gonna Come, Dazed and Confused, You Shook Me. There were some great tracks on that album. It was a really, really fun first dive into that band's discography. And I mentioned I wanted to check out that album or an album from them because I was to be seeing the documentary Becoming Led Zeppelin, which I've now seen. And gee, incredible to kind of get a little bit of insight on the band's beginning, how they kind of their first year. I think it captures their first year, and boy, did they do a lot in their first year. Robert Plant, incredible voice. John Bonham, man, incredible drummer. Just so much character in the way he plays, and yeah, learnt a lot about him and his ability to just feel the music and have so much fun. An incredible group, and I'm so keen to learn a lot more about them and to listen to more of their music. So we're going to move on to the next album, Led Zeppelin II. Pretty excited to get into this one. I have no idea what to expect, but super pumped to hear a little bit more about how this band evolves from this. They really, really briefly touched on Led Zeppelin II in Becoming Led Zeppelin. And some of those sounds I heard was very, very keen to check out. So let's get into it. This is Led Zeppelin II.
You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling. I'm gonna give you my love. Oh, want a whole lot of love. 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 You've been learning, baby, I've been learning. All that good time, baby, I've been learning. Oh, whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love. Want a whole lot of love.
I like these kind of sections where it just kind of opens up and Robert will just kind of just like do these kind of like wild kind of notes.
You've been drooling, baby, I've been drooling. All the good time, baby, I've been misusing.
outro song. Man, Whole Lotta Love really just feels like we're just continuing on with this sound that Led Zeppelin really tried to push on their debut. I mentioned it earlier. I like how they kind of have those sections where it kind of opens up. Every now and then they'll divert slightly, but they bring it back, which is nice. I like how they're able to capture that. Yeah, good first track, like good first punchy start to the album.
And if I say to you tomorrow, take my hand, child, come with me.
Interesting effect on the voice right now.
It's to a castle I will take you, where what's to be, they say, will be. I kiss the wind and see it spin, sail away, leave the day way up high in the sky. And won't, but the wind won't blow. We really shouldn't go. It only goes to show that you will be mad by taking that style. If you say to me tomorrow, oh, what fun it all would be, then what's to stop us, pretty baby?
That song was a nice blend of their kind of swoony sound while also kind of having a little bit more of a punchier side as well. Never went into a like extremely thrashy sound. I haven't really found Led Zeppelin really go into any of that thrashier stuff, as from what I've heard at least. I kind of expected them to when I first checked them out on the last album, and you can tell here on this track as well. They just kind of starting to find their groove, because I believe this album came out the same year that Led Zeppelin, the debut album, came out. So not a huge time gap. And for me in this day and age, I'm so used to albums from artists coming out 3 to 4 years, sometimes 5. So 5 years is kind of like, okay, yeah, 5 years, it is what it is, But 2 albums in 1 year is pretty impressive. It feels like it's a natural continuation of what we heard on Led Zeppelin, while also kind of, I hope to hear that it slightly builds as well.
Yeah.
if you guys haven't seen Becoming Led Zeppelin, even if you're not a huge rock fan, I think it's a really, really cool insight as to kind of how this band kind of formed. If you're just a music lover in general, I think it's a really great doco to check out. There's some great footage of some live performances that would be so old, 1969, and they look so clear. They've done some work on them to make them look really crisp and really clear, and the sound quality is great. Really, really recommend checking it out. Like, it was super educational. Like, I learned a lot about music. I learned a lot about Led Zeppelin, one of the most iconic rock bands of all time. So it was really, really interesting insight. So definitely recommend you guys check that one out.
Refused to shine.
Oh man, those organs are back, bro.
Still be loving you when mountains crumble to the sea. There will still be you and me. Kind of woman, I give you my of rain, whisper of the pain, tears of love lost in the days gone by.
Beautiful guitar player. Beautiful guitar player.
So today my world, it smiles. Your hand in mine, we walk the miles. Thanks to you, it will be done. For you to me are the only one. All right, yeah. Happiness, no more be sad. Happiness, I'm glad. If the sun refused to shine, I would still be loving you. Mountains crumble to the sea. There will still be you and me.
Thank you. It's a beautiful track. When I heard those organs come in again, I was like, man, here we go again. They've locked me in. I'm always going to be a sucker for those soft rock ballads. Just something that I've always loved. Anytime I've heard or dibbled and dabbled into kind of the rock genre, I hear those kind of rock ballads. They always grab me. Just powerful. The nice guitar play, the organs just work so well. Emotive feeling within the music I really value and love. And I think, like, going back to their debut, Your Time Is Going to Come, that's my favorite song on the album. And again, the organs, as a synth lover, I really enjoy that kind of sound. So when I hear the organs as well, it kind of connects with me. It's nostalgic. It's a great feeling for me too. So Thank You is a beautiful song. Just beautiful. Absolutely loved it, man. Let's go.
Have you heard the news? You know that Annie's back in town. I won't take long to
sections there. Just bring it down. I often find that when I dive into the rock genre at times, some of the songs I can fall into easily, and sometimes I really struggle to connect with the sounds. And I think it's just kind of like my tastes in general. Like I've always enjoyed those kind of slower, more melodic kind of songs. Sometimes when a song's a little bit more fast paced, I struggle to follow where it's heading, which is understandable on first listen. But sometimes I find myself like I kind of get disengaged just because of the fact I can't find my feet in the song. Heartbreaker felt like one of those tracks. Anytime I felt like I was finding my feet a little, it just kind of I would lose myself again, and it was to be honest with you guys a struggle to keep with that song.
With a purple umbrella and a 50-cent hand. Living, loving, she's just a woman. She's cool outside in her age Cadillac. Living, loving, she's just a woman. Your conscience hits you, knock it back with pills. Living, loving, she's just a woman. Come on, babe, on the roundabout, right on the merry-go-round. We all know what the name is, so you better lay your money down. Telling old tales of how it used to be.
Robert sounds really good on this track.
Loving, she's just a woman. With the butler and the maid and the 7th Street. Living, loving, hit it now. Oh, you got it. Living, loving, she's just a woman. Living, loving, she's just a woman.
One of the shortest tracks on this album, one of the shortest tracks from Led Zeppelin I've heard so far. Quite punchy, kind of catchy, easy to follow. I thought Robert's voice sounded really good on that one. What I found with their debut was the more I listened to it, the more I fell into the sounds as they are quite unfamiliar with me, this early rock sound. I'm keen to go back to this one and kind of see where these tracks kind of land with me on future listens. It is quite jarring just for someone that is trying to learn more about the genre. You know, I'm never ignorant to the fact that these sounds are quite foreign to me at times. And Ramble On, I'm pretty sure I heard snippets of this in Becoming Led Zeppelin, and it sounded really good. So I'm really excited to hear this song in full now.
Leaves are falling all around. Time I was on my way, but now I smell the rain, and with it pain, and it's heading my way. Sometimes I grow so tired, but I know I've got one thing I got to do. Ramble on. on. I ain't telling no lie. Mine's a tale that can't be told.
It's a really warm song. I just like the elements here. You got the acoustic guitar, the bass guitar, electric.
Days of old when magic filled the air. I guess I'll keep on rambling. I'm gonna see myself. I gotta find my baby.
Yeah, this is the Led Zeppelin feel that I love. I love this kind of, they balance the swooniness, slow kind of aspects of their music, and then kind of that punchiness they also have. I like this is like perfect Led Zeppelin feel to me.
I gotta keep searching for my baby.
Bongos? Oh, is it toms? I don't know, man. This is good. Trippy as. What the heck? This is John Bonham show, man. This is just his song. It's just like a Moby Dick is just him just going down the drums. That's a wild track. I've never heard anything like that before. Man, Moby Dick, what a trippy track. It was almost like we had the bookmarks of the guitars and then just a long ass John Bonham solo. That was just, yeah, I'd never really heard anything like that where the song was just, it was literally just percussive. Was it my cup of tea? I'm not sure. But I admire the hell out of how random it was to me. I never heard anything like that. It's so sporadic in the way that he like presented the different riffs and stuff like that. It was so unpredictable. Found that has been a case a lot with some of the riffs that John's put in some of these Led Zeppelin tracks. He very much has a very free spirit when it comes to the drums, and it's kind of, yeah, it's a very intriguing how he kind of presents each of these tracks from a percussion nature. All right, final track on the album. Ooh, that harmonica right here. Bass guitar sounds solid. Now he's like harmonizing with the harmonica.
Watch this train roll down the track. I'm gonna bring it on home. Bring it on home to you. Watch out,
Same song. Love the harmonica, man. It's so good. Bring It On Home was a really, really nice way to end that album. Led Zeppelin II, it definitely felt like a continuation of Led Zeppelin from their debut album. I think it feels a bit more polished, like it does. It feels a little bit more consistent and solid, like they've found their kind of sound a little bit more, and it does feel like they've evolved slightly. Crazy to think that these two albums came out in the same year, though. For me, that's quite a foreign thing nowadays, at least. Crazy that Led Zeppelin 1 and 2 came out in the same year. It's quite a foreign thing to me for nowadays, at least. We don't really see that as often. It did feel like their sound had kind of progressed slightly. It didn't feel like an incredibly large jump per se, but it just felt like the polish was there a bit more, and they'd found that chemistry. I do wonder over time which of the two projects I'll like more. I think on a first listen, I enjoyed Led Zeppelin 1 more, but I've got this sneaky suspicion that this album, due to its polish and kind of soundscapes, over time, it'll be the one that I fall into more. Perhaps there's some really great tracks on this one, and I loved hearing those organs again on Thank You. That was great. Really just nice to dip my toes into the early rock genre here with Led Zeppelin, a really iconic band. I think on a first listen, some of my favorite tracks were A Whole Lot of Love was a really great way to start the album. Really just felt like we were just continuing on from Led Zeppelin 1. Thank You was incredible. As soon as I heard those organs, like I'm a sucker for that kind of ballad-like sound, which was great. Ramble On and Bring It On Home. There were some really interesting moments throughout the track list, and Moby Dick being one of those really wild kind of songs that I never really heard anything like before, that had like a 3-minute drum solo. But yeah, man, it's been nice to dive into this genre a bit more and kind of give it a bit of love on the channel and a bit of love for my own kind of personal taste and learning something new about the different types of music genres out there and some of these iconic bands. That's what I enjoy about the channel, and pushing myself out of my comfort zone. And you guys would have seen that reaction. There were points where the songs were connecting with me and hitting, and then there were points where I felt a little bit disengaged. and that's part of these first reactions. You just don't know where these albums are going to take you, which is exciting. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you do want to check out my other Led Zeppelin video, it is on the channel. I reacted to their debut, and that was a whole lot of fun. We've got a couple of different rock bands on the channel that we've checked out, but we've got a lot of different genres as well. So hopefully you can find something that you're into. My name is Caveman Jack. That was Led Zeppelin II by Led Zeppelin. Take care, and I will see y'all in the next video. Cheers.
Ramble on.